Can I just make a little disclaimer before this video? I say fuck a lot in this video. I didn't mean to. I noticed it when I was going back and editing it, but I said it a lot. Like, I was just getting kind of pissed remembering the story and stuff. So that's kind of what happened. The emotion kind of took over me. So I apologize because I think I said it a little bit too much. I was a little bit crazy with it, but I figured I'd still throw it up because you can hear like me getting pissed as I like think about all the shit that happened. But anyways, yeah, just I apologize about that. I think I went a little bit too far with it, but fuck it. It's whatever. Look, I just said fuck again. Here's the vid. Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to have another episode of story time. Before we get into the story, I want to say one quick thing. I don't know yet. It's not 100% sure, but I do believe I am going to be getting a PS4 the day this video is uploaded. I'm making it before I go buy it. I'm going to hopefully buy it, and then if I like it, I'm going to keep it. If I don't, I'm going to return it, which that's the shady part for right now. I'm not sure if I'll be able to return it or not. I'm going to go talk to a couple of stores and stuff, see what's up. If I can return it, I will definitely pick it up. If I can't, I'll have to think about it. But yeah, so I will probably have a PS4 by the time this video goes up, or at least by nighttime. So all you PS4 people who have never played with me, you might finally get your chance, but we'll see. Just check my Twitter for updates. I'll have it on there. You guys will know whether I got it or not. And I might need some people to play with because I don't know too many people that play PS4, just a couple of my friends. So I might hit some of y'all up for some PS4. We'll see what happens, but just keep that in mind. I just want to get that into the video. And yeah, so anyway, so let's get into the actual story time for the video today. So today we're going to be talking about the only time in my life I have ever broken a bone. So I don't really know how, but I was pretty fortunate my entire life so far as to not really break too many bones or anything like that. Because I know, as a young kid, people are always breaking shit. Every week someone new had like broken their arm, broken their leg, especially in like the younger grades for sure. And somehow I managed to make it through all of that, only breaking one bone, and it wasn't even nothing significant or anything like that. It's kind of weird because like I literally from the ages from 5 to like 17, my main thing, all I did outside of go to school was just like play sports, and somehow I never really managed to fuck myself up too bad, so I got pretty fortunate with that. But I'm sure now that I'm making this video, I'm gonna fucking fall down the stairs tomorrow and break both my legs or some shit's gonna happen to me. Just the karma for me making this video. But anyway, so this was in middle school, 8th grade year, so I was probably 14, maybe 13 at the time, and I managed to break my thumb. That's such a weird thing to break, right? Like, out of all the things I could have broke my fucking thumb, right? That's kind of weird. And honestly, if I didn't play basketball, this wouldn't even really been too big of a deal. Maybe, writing was a little bit difficult as well, but I never got like a full cast on it. It was like I forgot what those things are called. It's like the little one that you just put over your thumb, or like a finger. It's like a metal one. I got one of those. I forgot what they're fucking called. A splint, I think it's called. Maybe, I don't know. Any fucking way. I never got like the whole like huge cast over my whole arm or anything like that. Because I know some people, they broke like their finger, they get a cast over like their wrist and everything. I didn't have to go through all of that sort of bullshit. That would have pissed me off. But I managed to break my fucking thumb, right? You're asking like, what kind of stupid shit do you gotta do to break your thumb, right? Alright, so I'm gonna tell you. So at this time, it was probably like halfway through the basketball season. So that's the only reason I cared, is because it was on my right hand, my right thumb, okay? And even till this day, like my thumbs are double jointed. But my right thumb, like, it lost its double jointedness from me breaking it. Like, I can, like, bend my left one like crazy, but my right one, I can't do it anymore because of this. So it was halfway through the basketball season, and actually, I played the second half of the season with the fucking thing on my finger, just fucking up my shot. Like, I had to adjust to it and shit. I was so pissed, man. So here's the day of, like, how it happened and everything, right? So it was game day, right? We were in the locker room before the game, like some other fucking kids were playing, like I think girls were playing or some bullshit. Somebody else was on the court playing, and it wasn't our turn to play just yet. So we were in the locker room in the back, just chilling, hanging out, the typical pregame shit. We're just fucking around, doing our thing. So someone got like a few of the balls out, and we were just like dribbling, just passing, just kind of just fucking around, warming up or whatever, just chilling. Not anything too serious. This was probably like 30 minutes or so before we were supposed to go out there and do our real warm-ups and shit. So time passes by, we're all just chilling, everything. And like 5 minutes before we're supposed to go out there, right, everyone's like starting to line up in the hallway to go out there. Because the other game's ending, we're just seeing, what's going on with the people playing out there. And I'm lined up in the hallway, I'm waiting. And I remember that I fucking left my iPod back in my locker, right? Now, first of all, let me say, this was back when people actually used fucking iPods. This was when I was in middle school, which was a decent amount of time ago. This was back when people fucked with iPods. I don't even think the iPhone had come out yet. I'm pretty sure the iPhone had not even come out yet, so this is when iPods were still fucking cool. So I start walking back through the hallway into the locker room, and I pull open the door, and someone calls my name, and I turn around to see, yo, what's up, what's going on, right? And it's one of my friends. He's like, hey, can you get my shit too? And he starts telling me his locker combination so I can get it. And so I completely am just distracted at this point, and I leave my hand on like the door frame, and I let go of the fucking door like an idiot, right? I'm just like turned around, not paying attention to the door now, and my hand's on the fucking frame of the door, and I'm saying, yo, what's your combo? I'm trying to hear what he's saying, hey, repeat it, whatever bullshit I'm saying to him, right? I'm trying to get his combo, and I'm trying to make sure I can remember that, so I'm completely not focused on it. So I just let the door go, and this is just a metal door, like a thick fucking door, right? And I let it go, and there's no stopper or anything, and it just slams shut with the fucking velocity, right? Just think about when you completely let a door go. You don't like hold it or slowly let it go. You just let it go. It just slams, right? So my hand's on the fucking, like the frame of it, and it just closes on my fucking thumb. And at this point, I didn't even realize. My adrenaline just shot up. I was like, holy fuck, what just happened? I was in shock. I hadn't realized what had happened yet, because I was just in a lot of fucking pain. And I hadn't looked at it yet. Like, I grabbed it. I was like, oh, fuck, that hurt. Like, I didn't realize what had just happened. Like, just, yeah, I thought, oh, I just fucking, scraped it or something. I didn't, like, my mind was just racing. I hadn't realized what I'd fucking done yet, right? So I just hold on, like, oh, fuck. I start, like, holding it, just squeezing it, thinking, oh, shit. So after like 10 seconds, I let go and I look at it, and my shit had swelled up to the fucking size of a banana. This shit was thick as fuck, just purple and black. And I'm just looking at it like, holy fuck, what do I do? What's going on? What the fuck is going on here? Like, oh my god. My mind was just going crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Am I dying? What's fucking going on here? My hand's gonna have to get amputated. Like, I was freaking out. So I just started screaming, fuck, and I run into the trainer's office in the back, and I show the trainer. I'm like, yo, look at my fucking hand. He's like, oh shit, what happened? I tell him, I slammed the door on it, whatever bullshit. He's like, here, let me get you some ice. So at this point, this is when the pain started to really fucking kick in, because I kind of realized that I'd really fucked my shit up, and I wasn't so much in shock at this point as I was realizing like what kind of was going on. I was coming back to reality, and the pain like really started to kick in at this point. This shit hurt like a motherfucker, dude. It's still probably not the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. The worst pain is probably when I hurt my lower back. That shit was insane. Like, I couldn't even move out of the fucking bed. This shit was probably number 2. This shit was fucking insane. So the trainer gets me the fucking ice. He puts it on there. At this point, I missed the fucking game. That was what I was so pissed about. Because at this point, I couldn't go out there and play at this fucking point, right? I was so pissed that I had to miss the game, man. That was all I could think about. I was like, fuck, I don't get to play in this game. Now I'm pissed. So after like 20 minutes, and my parents are out there, and they're wondering like, why the fuck I'm not out there? What am I doing? They're just thinking like, what the fuck is this idiot doing, right? So after like 20 minutes, I ice it up. He tapes like some ice bag around it and shit. And I go out there and I go sit on the bench with this fat fucking ice bag on my thumb. And my parents are looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing, idiot? So I just wait until halftime, then I go over and I unwrap it and I show them what happened. They're like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? I was like, well, I think I fucking broke it, man. And my mom was all freaking out. You know how moms are. They be getting fucking over worried and shit. Because this shit, it was still like black. Like, it literally, I could have been black. If you just looked at my thumb, you would have thought I was fucking black, right? And so at this point, it's like fucking 8 p.m. The doctor is closed. The only place I can go to is the emergency room. And I was like, dude, I'm not about to fucking sit in the emergency room for 3 hours. I don't know if you guys have ever been in the emergency room, but you have to sit there for like 3 hours. Unless you're just like bleeding and your intestines are falling out of your body, they're not gonna see you. They try to do like in order of severity of injury or whatever, and like I just have like a broken thumb, so they're not gonna fucking see me. So I'm like, nope, we're not gonna deal with that. We'll just go to the doctor the next day, right? I was like, I'll just take some fucking painkillers when we go home, ice this shit, go to sleep. So that's pretty much it. I went home, iced it, went to sleep. The next day I go to the doctor and they tell me this shit's broken, right? I was fucking pissed. I was like, I thought I wouldn't be able to play. So they end up, like, I made it clear to them that I would like to still play or whatever, so I told them I don't want a full cast. can you do something else, whatever. So they put like the metal thing on it, the one that it's like removable or whatever, so I could take it off when I take a shower and stuff. And I put that on there, and I literally played the next like 10 games of the season with that shit on my hand. I like adjusted my fucking like fingers and shit when I shot and all that. Oh, this shit was just terrible. I don't remember the specific time frame or whatever, but they told me I was originally gonna get it off in like a certain amount of time, like 6 weeks or whatever bullshit they told me, right? They originally told me something of how soon I was gonna get it off. And I was actually going to get it off before the season ended. And I was going to just be able to like use tape, or just like a little cast, I guess you could say, like not a major one, and it would be like really cool. And I remember like when the time came, we went to the doctors and they told me that I was like delayed or whatever, that it still hadn't healed enough for me to do that. And there was still like a few games left in the season. I was so fucking pissed, man. I freaked out. Because I was just so happy. I was thinking, yeah, I get this shit off. Everything's going to go back to normal. It won't even be a big deal. I go to the doctor and they tell me that it's not healed enough yet and they gotta keep it on for another 2 weeks. So I finished out the whole season with this stupid metal fucking piece of shit on my hand. So fucking awful, man. I remember it was just like annoying to write because you gotta grip the pencil with your thumb. It was just so annoying to write. It was just so annoying to just do daily activities were just fucking annoying, man. Even imagine like you gotta jerk off with that shit on your thumb, right? Alright? Just the friction of this fucking metal piece of shit on your fucking dick, man. Every activity I try to do, just annoying, man. Your thumb is a very valuable piece of your body, man. You really take it for granted until something happens to it. Then you realize that you really do need your fucking thumb to do shit, man. I think, isn't that like the main difference between like humans and like other animals and shit, is like we have thumbs that can do shit? I think that's like the main difference, right? I don't know, I could be like wrong about that. But yeah, man, your thumb's fucking important, dude. You really don't realize it till you lose that shit. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the story. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day, and peace out.
Got a secret, like you victorious. I'm back on a Tuesday and fucking feels glorious. I'm on the backbeat, sipping in the backseat, listening to NSYNC. No, not Backstreet.